And just like the tide, he was gone. Puka, the new fragrance from this ship.
The Puka GT experience.
I don't know, man. I think ivermectin is more than just medication for goats.
But you would say that, though. You are biased.
What do you mean?
Well, for one, you're a goat.
Ah! Let's go! Woo! This is insane! Ah! Keep it coming! Bah! Bah! Hey, listen up! Bah! This is outrageous! Bah! Yeah! Bah! Did you see that video of a moose getting hit by a car?
Welcome back to TMG, bringing you the latest in celebrity gossip. Our main story today, Puka has been spotted publicly cozying up to Kim Kardashian. They were seen arriving at Paris Fashion Week before jetting off to watch the Super Bowl together. Kim has remained tight-lipped about her new beau, but Puka had this to say.
Hello everyone, happy Friday. Welcome back to Puka GT. I'm your host Clark, employee of Puka, not Puka himself. Common misconception, that one. How are we all doing? We see Luke in the chat, putting your son to bed back soon. That'll be great, dude. I need to give you some shite for topping my time yet again. We'll get into that in a minute. And Jack, how are you doing, buddy? Good to see you. So before we dive into anything that is usual tonight, I want to talk about something I experienced today. I went for a very prolonged coaching session with Luke Nadaro from DG Edge, as the group is sometimes known, and I think it's possibly the best coaching instructional session I've ever had in any sport, any form of education I've ever had. He is just as good an instructor in person as he is in his videos, but then completely tailoring it to you. So it was an incredible experience. Luke, if you happen to see this, just thanks so much for everything you went through with me today. It's going to take me months to wrap my head around a lot of what we were working on. But quite importantly though, the session started out normal enough. He had me do a couple laps. He was like, okay, your braking seems good. You've got quite a smooth driving style, which is good. You're underdriving a bit, but then we worked on a few bits to do with braking and vision, and we started to run laps, and we were getting close to the 2-3 hour mark, and if anything I was getting worse as it went on, and he was scratching his head being like, I don't understand what's going wrong here. Like, normally students tend to improve by now, and you're not really improving. You're just completely lacking consistency. You seem to be braking at different points every lap, and I was like scratching my head being like, I think I'm braking at the same point. So anyway, he stayed quiet for a second, and he was just spectating away on my laps, and he just said, you know what, I think I've spotted the problem, keep going. He stayed quiet for a lap or two, and he goes, I've got it. You are braking entirely differently every single time at every corner. And I had mentioned to him earlier that I had recently set my braking force to 30 on my Fanatec, and he was like, can we just try a harder brake force? So we did. I was sitting in the pits, he was spectating, and he was watching my brake force, and immediately by upping the amount of brake force required, I was getting more accurate with the jumping to 100, jumping to 75, jumping to 50. But it raised another problem, one that I've known that I've had with my rig for a while, but I didn't realize quite how drastic it was. Now, I'm sure you've heard of flex on rigs, and I've thought mine is fairly sturdy, but I was running a low brake force. As soon as I upped it, this is what I was dealing with. I'll show you a video that I sent Luke earlier. So this is just a recording that I have from earlier today. I assume you can still hear my mic, and you can see the amount of movement in it when I press it lightly. So I was getting that wobble immediately. And then watch this as soon as I press it hard. So it was because of that and the fact that I had the brake set so sensitively, it was almost close to impossible for me to have any consistency with my braking. So I've now moved my brake sensitivity from 30 up to 85. And let me just close this video. I'll just show you a close-up of my brake cam. And this is my, what you call it, DIY fix to keep me going. Do you see underneath the brake pedal there? Do you see there's actually some weights that I've kind of stuck underneath it right now? So basically the frame of the brake has nowhere to move anymore. So now I can press it as hard as I want. And there's still a tiny bit of flex, but close to nothing. So hopefully, in time, that's going to make a fairly big difference to my consistency. But I imagine for the moment, I've only run a few laps with this setup so far, and I think I'm hitting 100, and I'm not. I am probably going to find myself crashing out a lot for a while. So maybe it's a blessing in disguise that I'm in C rank. I've also adjusted the posture of my seat to better allow for kind of applying more brake force. But ultimately, when we were trying with the different kind of settings on it, 85 was what was most comfortable for me. It was the one that I could hold for the longest amount of time and also release quite naturally for trail braking. 100 was a bit too much. I'd regularly miss, but for me to hold the brake force at 85, it was comfortable to do for about 20 seconds at a time. Now, I know some of you might be going, geez, that's intense. Let me show you my pedals again. This is something I have never explained before. I do have a standard CSL load cell pedal, but you'll notice the elastomer is different. So that elastomer has a lot more give than a standard load cell. So it does naturally have a little bit more travel in it than a usual one, which probably allows me to achieve 85% brake force easily than somebody just who has the stock one. And yeah, so much of this is down to personal preference. And the main issue for me wasn't necessarily the brake force as much as it was the custom elastomer mixed with the flex of my rig. But it's just, if you're watching this and you're wondering about your own brake force and your own consistency, it's something maybe to look into. But I don't want to spoil Luke's magic or too much of what we got into in the session. He deserves every penny that I paid him today and more, to be honest. For that coaching session. I really highly recommend that you get onto dgedge.com. You look for Digit's YouTube stream, you look for Luke Nadaro's YouTube stream, you join their Discord, and you book in a coaching session with them immediately. I don't care what level you're at, you are bound to get something from it. He was an incredible instructor. So again, Luke, thanks so much. Anyway, all that out of the way, sorry, I saw a few things coming in. Puka is your boss. Puka is my boss. He comes in to yell at me every now and then. I thought that was
like
pretty
and
clear.
Subscribe to
See?
Puka GT.
Clearly not the same person. I just race under his name. It's a brand partnership deal. Jack, I see, was that what he suggested? I kind of explained that. He actually suggested I start at 100 and I moved it 5 back and just kept testing until we found what was comfortable for me. And I see you're questioning things. Join the club, buddy. Drac Fury, how you doing, buddy? And sorry, Lee Harris, see you there too, buddy. How you getting on? I assume we're all racing tonight. Anyway, that was a fairly long intro, but just one of the more interesting kind of things that I've had going on in Gran Turismo in a while. This is a very special stream, by the way. If we get our usual amount of subscribers tonight, we will hit 200. Now, I probably jinxed it. We'll probably stop at 198, 199, but it would be pretty fantastic to get all those subscribers. Luke, I'm watching. Jordy, I am not. And sorry, I got the leaderboard up in front of me and we've a fair bit to discuss there. I see, Jack, so I know you set a new time yesterday, but have you beat that again? Because I see you are now under 147. That is insane, dude. You are at 146,960. Amazing job, dude. We've got Ants, who is crazy competitive this week. With 147.6. I think he's improved on that further since I last saw him. Wolfie, RIP to your Thrustmaster T300 pedals, sir. We'll miss you. Hopefully you can be competitive with the controller in the meanwhile. You'll probably still kick my ass anyway. With the 147.6. And Luke, the greasy monkey, has yet again outdone me heading into Friday, heading into the weekend, knowing damn well that I probably won't have a chance to improve on my time. But well done again, Luke. You have bested me, I think, 2 weeks in a row, 3 weeks in a row now. My self-esteem can't take a huge amount more today. And Drac Fury with a 148.162 also bested me this week. So nice work, dude. Who else from the chat do we have? L. Harris Lee. Oh yeah, by the way, Lee, congratulations on reaching B rank, dude. Huge achievement for the first time. And the usual crowd. Jeez, this friends list is getting long. Won't be able to do everyone every day. I'm just going to stick to people who are in the chat saying hi. Anyway, I'm going to stick to my usual. I'm going to start my first race at 30 minutes past 8, but I am expecting all forms of disaster tonight. I am not used to my seat position. I'm not used to my brake paddle anymore. Every ounce of muscle memory that I had is out the window now. But got to start somewhere. And I'm going to keep racing, and I'm going to stick with this until I improve. And in fact, some of the exercises that Luke gave me today told me that the average time for them to catch on is about 3 to 6 months. So I was never going into that expecting massive gains right away or anything. But I'm so optimistic right now about a clear path forward and what I have to do to actually improve at this game. So I'm really buzzed about that. I got a 6-month plan for practice and training in my head now, and I am determined to get up to A+ eventually in this game. Whether it takes me 2 years, whether it takes me 5, it's happening. And Lee Harris doing a time trial session this evening. Need to keep your B rank. That is a very dangerous trap to fall into. I know exactly what you're going through, but you will find quite quickly, as I have done many weeks, that time trial pace does not translate to race pace. Yeah, thanks, Luke. Okay, apologies. The chat appears to be working, but my YouTube studio is giving me grief again. I can't actually tell how many people are watching, which is a little bit annoying. So if you just bear with me for a second, I'm gonna see if I can reboot that, fix it up a bit. And look, I got everything else working right away tonight, so that's good. Heart rate monitor is on to begin. Sub count is on. I started the stream on time. Well, maybe 30 seconds late, but you'll have to forgive me. I was putting the kids to bed. Usual excuses. But yeah, I have to say, I'm pretty wrecked going into tonight. Because myself and Luke spent 3.5 hours together. I was about half an hour afterwards practicing what he said. I was about another half an hour adjusting my pedals and that. And it was about an hour in the morning getting ready for my session with them. So overall today, I think I'll have played 10 hours of Gran Turismo by the time I finish this stream. So that'll be something. That'll be a new daily record for me, I believe. Anyway, enough waffle. I need to dive in and start getting used to this break. But I need a very healthy dose of caffeine first. Yeah, that is true enough, Lee. But yeah, I'd say just I wouldn't spend too long on it. Like, you already know the track, so there's probably not a huge amount more you'll extract time-wise. Like, as long as you're consistent on the corners, I think that's enough. And this course is incident heavy enough, even in B, that sometimes going from the back can be a bit of an advantage. Okay, so let's see. That's what 100% feels like. Yeah, ugh, it takes about, like, it's not hard for me to hold. Like, as you can see, I'm at full brake pressure there. Can hold it for prolonged amounts of time, no real issue. But the amount of force it requires compared to what I was used to, it's going to take a lot of getting used to. Yeah, give it a try, Jack. I forget, Jack, what system were you on again? You were on the Fanatec as well, weren't you? I think you said you had the better Club Sport braking kit. Okay. Yeah, okay. Let's try this again. I actually probably have to adjust my braking point slightly to account for this, which I was not expecting. I think I need to go a little bit earlier than I had been doing for most of the points. Yeah, right now as it stands, I'm definitely not slowing the car down enough. Okay, yeah, and like there, I just glanced at my brake trace. It was only at about kind of 30% when I was expecting it to be 50. Because it takes me longer to get full brake, yeah, and I'm subconsciously drifting off it a little sooner than I was. Well, it's not that I'm drifting off it at a different rate than I was before, or at a different speed than I was before. It's just now drifting off 10%, where that used to be way more off the brake. It's now, it's more dramatic because the amount of pressure needed to actually hold it at 80%. Sorry, that probably doesn't make a lot of sense. But I've noticed that I'm not holding it at 100% longer, as long as I used to. But it's allowing me to go into corners way faster, which is nice. Like, one of my main issues before was I found that I kept slowing the car more than I wanted to. I was like, how are people braking but keeping speed in the car? And it's just a case of I was braking too hard because my pedal was too sensitive. Yeah, that's the corner I'm struggling with the most with the new pedal. You've been playing with your settings so you know the pain, yeah. You did a new lap time, Drag Fury, low 148. Whoa, nice one, dude. You were already quite low on the 148, weren't you? Yeah, see you there. Sorry, just need to hop into the race lobby. Yeah, see it. By all means, see how you get on with it, Jack. Like, as I said, I think anybody of any standard could learn something from the same session I had today. Yeah, that's it. Like, I'm not expecting to be used to it at any stage tonight, or even within a week or two. And also the fix that I have for keeping my pedal base firm, it's very kind of scrapped together just with weights kind of sitting underneath it. So I don't know how sustainable that's going to be. So I might need to look at a more permanent solution, and then that will probably take a little bit of getting used to as well. But yeah, the idea of taking 2 steps back right now for the sake of taking 3 or 4 steps forward later is very appealing to me either way. I'm from Dublin, Lee. Oh, need to not do that in the race. Ah, great. It's typical for Irish and English people to have grandparents from either side of the pond. My granddad and my family name, as far as we can trace it back, was from Liverpool. We don't know how long he was there. I have a really weird surname. There's only like about 60, 70 instances of it in the world. We think it was a badly spelled Swedish name. Some Swedish or Norwegian immigrant going over to the UK about 200 years ago. Jeez, nice, Geordie. Where did you move to, Lee? You mentioned something about leaving England to move somewhere else. Oh, Canary Island. Sorry, actually, yeah, I think you did mention that. Nice. Gran Canaria. My parents spend half the year in Lanzarote at this stage, semi-retired. Never actually been. Brake harder. I'm trying. Oh, by the way, usual reminder everyone, if you could please hit that like button for me, just to help get the video out to other people on YouTube. I'm determined to try and hit 200 subs tonight. Be a really nice start of the weekend for me. Retrain that leg. Your parents are retired. They spend a lot of time here. They just flown back to Birmingham. Ah, nice. What brought you down there? Was it a partner, work opportunity? I think we're in for quite a few puka poles tonight, lads. Actually, one thing I hadn't even considered, and now I'm quite worried thinking about it, is going into the back of someone. I don't think I'll be making many friends tonight. Alright, let's see how we go. Okay, first time not in pole at this rank, so that's interesting. Gunsmith, how you doing, buddy? Just so you're not caught off guard or shocked by this, I had a coaching session today. Massive changes made to my braking setup, and I am very not used to it. So expect some chaos tonight if you're just tuning in. And as always, did you get a chance to mess around with those audio settings, Gunsmith? How'd you get on with it? So you had a successful business running itself. You were here on holiday once a month, met a Canarian woman, and now she's my wife, been here for 10 years. Ah yes, the old Canarian recruitment agency. I married a Finnish woman myself. We live here now. She moved over here after college. We'd been together during college. Went back and forth for a year or two. Pretty much living here solidly since. We've just had the odd stint in Finland. We were living there for 6 months about 2 years ago. And we tend to go over for a month every summer as well. Oh, you heard it. Yeah. Okay. Thinking about doing the coaching? Okay, how are we doing? Oh man. I think I made a little bit of contact there. Didn't feel it, but I heard it. Okay, released the brake a bit too early there. Sorry, I see messages coming in. I'll respond to you after this. Just need to focus for a few minutes here. Okay, so I hit the brake way too hard there, actually. Nope. I saw the smoke. We've also got third place catching on us a bit. This is what I'm afraid of. Lift very early here. And even still. Whoa. Hear me gritting my teeth there, I'm sure. He did it again. Not as hard that time. So I thought I was at about 70% brake trace there. I looked down, I was at about 30. So I've no problem going to 100, but pretty much anything between 100 and 0 is pretty much guesswork. Okay, stay wide of him here so I don't go into him. Ooh. That was risky. Oh dear. Am I catching him? I am. Probably jumped up the heart rate a bit. Well, what do we think of that? I feel like I'm playing this game for the first time, but in a good way. I feel like I know what the car is doing. It's responding to me the way I want it to for the first time. This is crazy. I'm sure anybody who's watched this channel for long enough will know that's not a typical Puka race. Not at all. Like, yes, I'm releasing the brake a bit early, but I am entering the corners at the speed that I want. I'm braking the amount I need, at least. It's just... yeah, it feels different. I feel the steering going different because of the braking as well. There's like this sweet spot with the steering that I'm feeling now that I never felt before. Should have planted it. Send, no. Cheers, Luke. Oh, that I think. Look, I know the lads are busy. I know they're racing in China tomorrow, but they just came in just to sing one congratulations for me tonight. So let's hear them out.
Please like and subscribe. Please like and subscribe. Please like and subscribe.
Drac Fury, that is the most excellent analogy that I could have possibly ever thought of. I couldn't think of it. Well done to you, mate. You finally took off the film off the screen. Yeah, that's what it feels like, where you're looking through a blurry screen from ages and you realize the wrapper is still on it. Keep grinding, mate. Cheers. Lee Harris. That's a Scandinavian friends. Nice one. Couple of Scandinavians in the group as well. Hugo and Flume. Although Flume, I think, has left us for Rocket League at this point. But yeah, that was a very enjoyable race. Oh, see, we have 14 people watching. Thanks so much, everyone. Really appreciate you tuning in. This is the most I've ever played, I think, any game in a single day. I will have been 9 hours playing Gran Turismo by the end of the stream today. Between the coaching session, adjusting the settings after the coaching session, and now this stream. More caffeine, please. We'll finish tonight though in the usual way. So I'm going to keep racing until 11 PM Irish time. So that's, what's that there? Still 2 and a bit hours away. And then we'll do a private lobby race. Maybe another wacky or crazy race. B rank, here I come. Yeah, darn right. I'm not far off it now. I had a couple of wins yesterday. Where am I sitting? Yeah, I'm about 85-ish% up towards B rank again now. Yeah, I don't mind, to be honest, don't mind sitting in C rank for a week or two, getting used to these settings. The more intense the racing, the more I push, the more I'll make mistakes, so I'd rather not be wrecking everybody's heads with that. Might give you more interesting races to watch as well. It's mad. Drag Fury, what's mad? Cool, your game for the wacky races later. That's a nice one. Jordy, will you join us on controller? If there's ever a type of racing set for controller, it's one of our wacky races. Yeah, Lee Harris, lots of Scandies on the Canary Islands. Yeah, do you know what? This is just my English speaking ignorance, but whenever you go on holidays to anywhere on continental Europe or to any of the islands off Spain, you tend to go to resorts where most of the businesses around those resorts are catering to kind of all the tourists. So like all the menus will be in English. They'll have like an Irish pub. They'll have, you know, basically all of the comforts from home far away and in heat kind of thing. One thing I didn't realize is they do that for different, like for different countries in different parts of Europe. So when I went to Crete with my wife, we flew off from Finland and every bar was Finnish themed in Crete. And I was like, I didn't know this was a thing, and it's just a different part of the island that caters to the Scandinavian and the Nordic tourists instead. My mind was a bit blown by that. Drag Fury, oh yeah, the 9 hours, yeah. Yeah, eyes are definitely feeling a bit heavy. What's that, Jordy? You don't want to do the wacky race? A regular one? Oops, did not mean to shift down there. Force a habit. Oof. It's downhill, that one, so requires even more work than usual. So yeah, I'm still really far off my pace though. But I will take consistency over pace any day of the week. Cool, Jordy, just up for regular? Yeah, cool. Me too, to be honest. Maybe save the wackier races for the special occasions. Got quite a bit to get used to myself. Best of luck in your race, Luke. And sorry, Lee Harris, yeah, there's entire Swedish and Norwegian areas here. They even have their own churches. Yeah. Put out the beacon. Okay. Castile, okay. Same dude, okay. G, been watching you on YouTube. Oh, thanks, G. Nice to see you, man. I know Luke's racing. Anybody else racing tonight? Oh. Castile moving to the back for some reason. This is the chap who was battling with Castile in the last race, I believe. He's very, very fast. That's the one I'm thinking of. A little bit of contact there and had to lift heavily. Happy to work with this dude, build up a bit of a gap. He was giving us a bump earlier as well. Umair's Journey. Sorry, I can't read all your messages now, but thanks for joining back, dude. Good to see you again. Dodgy braking from myself. Just lost it. You better back out of this, buddy. It won't go well for either of us. Okay, I'll let him through. I'm really liking how that corner feels right now. Now that I'm starting to get used to it. There's just something about the rotation of the car that feels very natural all of a sudden. Oh no. Pit maneuvered. Now it's a puka race. Oh well, should be less boring for you guys watching. Opportunity to get some overtakes done. Oh, out of the... He went left, he went right, he went left. I couldn't tell where he was going. So, okay, front damage is gone. To be fair, that's my first big mistake so far. aside from crashing into the back of your man, but I wouldn't really blame myself for that one. He was weaving. It's a bit wide still. Needs to get about within a car's width of that inner curb. So this is the big one I'm struggling with. I'm finding it most difficult to reach 50% brake pressure. Yeah, and then because I was looking at my brake trace there, I wasn't turning, so I'm getting kind of... Just took my eyes off the road there. I'm getting kind of like 152s on a good lap at the moment. Yesterday, while I was winning a few races, I was fairly consistently getting 150.5s. So I'm roughly about 2 seconds off the race pace I had yesterday. All that being said, aside from the lap just gone, definitely more consistent now though. But need to get my pace back up to where it was. I think Castile, who started on pole, must have just stepped away from the race, gone into auto. Explain why they moved off to the side at the start of this, but look, they're a minute 14 behind. Okay, so with Luke in a race. Emir's Journey, haven't raced since Monza, back on it this weekend. Nice one, dude. Ricky Atkinson, how you doing, buddy? Good to see you again. Are you racing tonight? Haven't seen you in a lobby yet, I don't think. He did that on purpose. I always shoot a wide line when that happens there. Yeah. Friend G in 6th. Congratulations, dude. F1M Plays, how you doing, buddy? I'm doing great. I'm doing really good. I was mentioning at the top of the stream that I'm running all kinds of new settings today with my brake, and every bit of muscle memory that I had until now is now out the window, but it's all in order to take a few steps back to take way more steps forward in the future. And I'm feeling a bit more consistent overall, just slower. And the bees waiting for me. Yeah, unfortunately that's set me back a bit. I'm not far off though. I'd say if I get 3 or 4 podiums without any more incidents like that, I'll be back in the B rank. But I'll be there when I'm ready, sure. Ricky Atkinson was doing GT3 daily races at Nürburgring reverse. Ooh, brave. Lost a good few races. Yeah. Came third once though. Yeah, well, that's serious result for that track. I don't even have Nürburgring the right way around in any form yet, let alone reverse. So I decided to skip that one. I only do the odd daily race C. I find it a bit too intense while I'm streaming. If I ever do them, it's normally off stream. But might do a week of it soon enough. We'll see if a track and car combo comes up that I really like. I might jump onto it. All right, we'll keep going here. Keep the momentum up. Lee Harris. I've heard several people say that the fastest drivers don't use load cells. What do you think about that, mate? It's just personal preference. I know Luke, who was coaching me today, definitely does. Uses a very, very heavy one. But interestingly, I remember Rory was at some celebrity race event in Berlin last year as part of the World Series, and he mentioned that all of the setups on stage, they were Fanatec, but they weren't load cell. And I think he was used to the Thrustmaster load cell at the time, so I know he found it a bit unusual. Yeah, Drac, I'll take you up on that, dude. Absolutely. Maybe we could have some sort of lobby session next week. So I think there's a few people on in the chat who are interested in Nordschleife, but haven't given it a proper run yet. The only real experience that I've had of it is in single player, and then there was one of the more difficult license tests as a portion of it. Not the main one where you have to do for gold, just like there's a section one that was quite tough. Wow, nice one, Luke. You must be getting really close to A, dude. Yeah, we already know the races for next week. We're just not sure which cars are attached to them yet. I'll call them out here. So in Daily Race B next week, we have the Brands Hatch Grand Prix circuit. It's on Racing Hards with BOP. And then for Daily Race C next week, interestingly, it's just racing mediums. So single tire compound. I wonder if there's a pit needed. Doesn't say. Wide fender prohibited. Car settings, no. And it's at Kyoto Driving Park, Yamagawa reverse. 3 times fuel wear, 4 times tire wear. Pit. Okay, so 1 pit stop required, but racing mediums for the entire thing. Interesting. No idea what car type is attached to each yet. Given the fact it's Brands Hatch, does that suggest Group 4? I don't know. Are there many Group 3 races at Brands Hatch? It just seems like kind of a small and pokey circuit for it. Could be wrong. I only really know Brands Hatch from like doing slow cars. Yeah, let's see if we can get another practice lap in here. GR2 for race C. Yeah, I have a feeling it will be something different, alright. Spawnsworth, how you doing, bud? It's been a while. Hey mate, hope all is well. Haven't got near GT7 this week. I hope your journey to A rating going swimmingly. A few steps backward this week, but really good stuff. If you catch the start of the stream, I gave a big explanation about a coaching session that I just had that you might be interested to hear about. But yeah, a lot of new things to take on board that will probably slow me down for a week or two now, but all in the name of progress, hopefully. GR4 for race B. Yeah, I'd be surprised if it was anything else. I really would. Way too slow there. Oh, no handbrake. I'm gonna do a fancy spin out to close the session. I hear you, sponsor it. Sorry if anyone can hear the background noise here. My daughter is not having a nice bedtime and my wife is dealing with it as best as she can, the poor thing. Need to put that word out. Need to try and get to 200 subs tonight. I'm sorry about this, but I'm actually going to have to hop out of this race and go down and help out my wife for a little bit. Sounds like my daughter's in a bit of distress. So I'm just going to set this to auto drive. You guys let me know how it goes. Hopefully I'll be back in a few minutes. Hey everyone, sorry about that. We are back. Did I get booted? Luke, I left you in charge. Alright, sorry about that. The trials and tribulations of trying to manage a family and a sim racing channel. Okay, looks like we just got booted straight out of that race. Didn't know that was a thing. Or maybe it just doesn't let you auto drive the entire thing. Must be on a timer to throw you out if you're gone too long or something. I've never had to do it before, so wasn't sure. Might actually load in a ghost. See if I can start to push a bit and get back to my pace. Thanks, Lee. Yeah, cheers. Sebastian, how you doing, buddy? Yeah, the poor thing, my 5-year-old, she started primary school this year and she's mostly loving it, but she's just got preteen levels of anxiety right now, the poor thing. It all seems to hit her at night as she's going to sleep, and sometimes just starts crying, the poor little thing. Very late for you, just wanted to say hello. Thanks, dude, really appreciate it. I know you're typically more of a morning racer, if I remember right. Ooh, okay. Sorry, I need to remember. I just for context, Sebastian, I'm not sure if you're sticking around for long, but I've changed every single setting I have to do up my brake today, and essentially reteaching myself the muscle memory of it. So in for a very interesting evening. Doing good but tired, yeah. Hopefully you have a nice chill weekend ahead of you now. Or do you have it packed with activities? Yeah, it was. I had my session with Luke Nadaro today. So, trying to take a lot of what he said on board. See you later, dude. Thanks for popping in. Do you revert back to the old muscle memory of brake pressure every now and then just massively under brake like that? Okay, need to remember to brake hard enough here. Ah, lost time there. Okay, no 49s. Starting to get the form back a bit. This is where I'm losing most of the time. It's because I'm struggling to find 50% brake pressure on the nose. I'm going to attempt to flat out here. It's been a while. No. A lot of time to find there. Alright, let's see how many tenths can be found here if I brake early enough. Okay, so without even reaching the curb, that's worth about 2/10. If I get on the curb, it's probably worth another tenth or so. Okay. Just want to check stream health quickly. How do we have? 1 minute 13 till the next. Nice. Ooh, right in the edge there. I like that. B rank yet, mate? No, Luke, right as the other race was kicking off, my daughter started kicking up a fuss, so I had to dive out of it, which probably hurt my rating a little bit. We'll see how we get on. Ah, Castile again. And G. Okay. Outside, the pace in C rank has improved compared to last night. I found that almost every single race I was in last night, I was in about 3 or 4 of them, I was on pole every time, and I was a good second clear of the person who was in second, where, as you can see, you have to go down to position 7, or no, 8 before I'm a full second clear of someone now. So it's good though. Means we'll have a good bit more kind of competition climbing back up to B rank. Cheers, dude. Thanks, Ricky. Ants, how you doing, man? Good to see you again. Ants designed the beautiful livery I'm running on the Atenza this week. Did I see you're getting close to A rank now as well, Ants? Thought I heard contact from someone there, but I didn't see anything. Looked in trouble there for a minute. Gaining quite quickly on all three of them here. I think they might have compromised each other a bit. Bit scary, really couldn't see the gap. Oh, fastest lap. I'll take that, thank you. Oh, sorry Castile. It was just one of those accordion effects. So many of us stopping at the same time. Do we attack? I think we do. Oh, sorry. Had to slam on the brakes, not going to the side of Castile there. Ghost, ghost! Wasn't my best chicane, that one either. Ooh, that wasn't great. We got away with it though. Stuba behind us struggled. Ah, we lost our fastest lap. Fair enough though. Leader's walking away with it there. Purple. Very nearly had an adventure there. No Gringe. A bit too deep there. Another purple though. I'm being quite conservative in that chicane at the moment, but I'd rather that than have a race-ending incident. Nice. Purple. Again, thought I was doing 50%. Glanced down, so I was only at about 25% brake there. It's a shame because it's normally my best section, this one. Ugh, that was horrible. I think we're on the final lap. Oh, Stuba's in the wall. We're home. But that wasn't Stuba, that was 911 RS, I think. One of them anyway. Podium. That was a nice solid race again. And that calls for a celebration.
Please like and subscribe. Please like and subscribe. Please like and subscribe.
Whole new Puka tonight. My race pace is back. So I haven't been matching my quality pace yet, but I was never getting under 150 in a race, and I think I had 2 or 3 laps there at the 150 pace. Thanks, Ricky. Are you racing tonight, buddy? I haven't seen you in a lobby. What rank are you at now? Are you still up in B? How are we doing on time? Okay, still got an hour and 15 of races left. No, taking it easy tonight. Don't blame you. And you're still in B, yeah. Let's see, how far off am I now? Oof. I'm actually, I think I'm even less than I was when I started tonight, which is a real shame because I've only technically had 3 races. 2 podiums, 2nd and a 3rd place finish, and then there was that one where I had to abandon near the start, and that seems to have really hurt my driver rank. Because at one point tonight I was at 85% driver rating, and now or sorry, 85-ish% towards B rank. Now it looks like I'm closer to 70. So yeah, I really need to rack up a few wins to recover this. That's a shame. But yeah, it's going well tonight though, overall, despite that. I'm enjoying having a bit of pace as well. Or comparative pace, if you will. Luke, you're still racing, are you? How are you getting on? And how about yourself, Ants? Are you racing tonight? Oh, somebody new in the chat. We have just ZB7. Hello. Hello to you too. Thanks for joining, dude. Really appreciate it. Were you in the previous race? Vito39 YouTube, the like has dropped. Thanks. Happened to me when I got disconnected. Yeah, no, it's a shame. What wheel am I using? So, you can see here through the wheel cam, I have a McLaren GT3 by Fanatec. I have the DD Pro by Fanatec with the 8 Nm power unit, and then I have the CSL pedal sets that you can see down here with a load cell brake. I'm just using a 2 pedal setup because that's all I need really, and the load cell has a custom elastomer on it. Oh, sorry, just fix. Yeah, all of the equipment that I'm using and all of the settings that I'm running on said equipment you'll find in the description if you want all the details. But yeah, if you are new here, please throw me a like and a subscribe. I'm a new channel. I'm getting feverishly close to 200 subs, and I'd love to hit that goal tonight, so if you could help me out, I'd appreciate it. I'll buy you a virtual beer somehow. Thanks. The the only bad part of the setup really is the cockpit. It's a cheap enough one. It's sturdy enough in most cases, but if you look closely at the pedal setup there, you might notice that I'm literally using weights off a set of dumbbells to keep the pedal tray in place, because it has a ton of flex in it otherwise. The T598, I have not used it personally, but I was very seriously considering getting the Thrustmaster T598 when I first upgraded to this. Everything I hear about it, it's meant to be amazing. The reason I didn't go for it at the time is because they didn't have a load cell pedal available for it yet. They do now though. So I would say it's a bit of a coin toss as to what you would like to go for. And I did have a Thrustmaster T300 before this, belt driven kind of system instead of a direct drive one, and I thought it was a great starting kit. I really liked it. And Ricky, you're on the G29 Logitech. Yeah, plenty of people on that one. Luke in the chat, who's a fair bit faster than me now, I hate to admit, is also on the G29. I think he got one for his daughter there the other day as well. The G29 is pretty much the direct competitor to that Thrustmaster T300 that I had. But yeah, with the T598, like, it's nice. You've got a massive suite of other Thrustmaster wheels and accessories that you can get for it as well. Like, they have a very nice Ferrari style F1 wheel available for it. And I think McLaren now make wheels for Thrustmaster and they don't for Fanatec anymore. I know this one is discontinued. Can't get it anymore. It's still the same wheel, it just doesn't have the McLaren branding on it. And I noticed Thrustmaster have some McLaren branded stuff now. So between that and Ferrari, they're getting quite a few of the licenses. And one of the annoying things about Fanatec, as much as I love them, is most of their branded stuff is extortionately pricey. It's like the BMW wheel, the Aston Martin wheel, like the Bentley wheel, like they're all fantastic quality, but crazy money. You're talking like, I think €1,500 just for the wheel alone. Whereas this McLaren one was great. It's €200. Really good value for what it is as well. I'd love to see Thrustmaster do Fanatec do a bunch more budget wheels. I'd be more inclined to get a few different types if they did. Like your budget is around 400, taking into account I got desk space and a monitor, etc. But I really like the T598. This is going to be my first wheel. I don't think you can go too wrong. I think you are going to have a huge amount of fun with whatever you go for, to be honest. I loved my T300 when I first got it, and it did me for a good year or so. But yeah, I was just got caught up in the buzz of wanting load cell and direct drive, which the T300 isn't. T598 is. So I would say it's an excellent first kit to start out with. Like I watched, I would say 100 hours worth of reviews between the Fanatec and the T598 before I pulled the trigger on this, and I very, very nearly bought the T598. Like it really does look excellent. But yeah, nice to meet you. Just ZB7. I take it you're a Gran Turismo player as well then? Stream live now on YouTube. Again, yes! Here all night, buddy. Controller player, yeah. Plenty of A+ drivers on controller. Wouldn't knock it. One thing I have to warn you about, everyone goes through this, when you swap from controller to wheel, you're going to get worse before you get better. Not for long though, hopefully, but yeah, it's an adjustment, it really is. There's some things, not many things, but some things that are actually easier on a controller. But overall, you're more likely to build up consistency and get faster with a wheel setup than a controller. But everyone's different. Frank Castile again. I think he's been pole on every single race I've had tonight. Sorry everyone, I see messages still coming through. I'll catch up on the chat once I'm done with this race. Catching him quick. Oh, too deep, too deep. That's going to cost me big. Tiny bit of contact there that will also cost me. Okay, how we doing? Might go for the inside. Just about got away with all that. For anyone who's just tuned in, I'm running new brake settings tonight that I have no muscle memory for, which is causing me to not brake enough going into plenty of the corners here. We're slowly catching him. Got the fastest lap there as well. Nice. Purple. Oh, he's gone quite wide here. I think I might catch him. Ah, no, I've gone a bit wide. Recovered it. We shaved about 2/10 off there though. The Swiss chap very close behind us still. They're both faster than me through that death chicane because I'm playing it a lot more conservative than they are. This is a good race pace though. 2 laps under 151. I'm happy with that. The chap behind us though is set at 149, so he might be past us yet. Don't know if I've ever had a race lap that quick. go past me here. Oh, bit of lag. Oh, we have a huge gap to fourth. This is nice. He really likes cutting along the red there. First time I saw him do that, he was in the rear view. I thought he was having an adventure. Catching him about a 10th there, but he's still got a lot more pace than us, and he's a lot faster through the chicane as we've established. He's really caught up to him there though. Oh, you made a bit of contact. He just... I had to lift or I was going into him. No, exciting end to that one. Like that. Like that a lot. It is incredible what sort of difference I feel that this brake pedal is already making for me. Cheers, Lee. Paul Curtis, how are you, man? It's been a while. Hope you're keeping well, dude. Oh, sorry, Paul, was that you in that race? Sorry. Striving Carl, that was a good race. Congratulations. Was that you, Paul? Having a shocker this week. Oh no. Sorry to hear. Oh, that was you. Sorry, I didn't even see you. Oh, you came in 8th though. Nice one. I've been having the usual mixed bag of it this week, but overall it's going a good bit better. Thanks, Ricky. The Harris, my rig is flexing like yours was. Gonna secure it tomorrow. Do. Oh my word, do. Just ZB7, once I do get my sim racing set, is there any possibility of doing a live collab? I haven't streamed since 28th of Feb and I want to maybe get some training from someone. Absolutely, dude. No, yeah, that would be great. So we have a Discord link in the description. If you join that, just get in contact with me there. We'll sort something out. You'll see tonight at the end of this stream, I always kind of bring on some of the other members from the Discord, and we all chat live on stream and have a couple of races. So I tend to close every stream with that, so you'll have the opportunity for that. And then if there's something more we can do, just have a chat with me. We'll see what we can do. Be great. Love working with other streamers because I haven't actually come across too many at this level yet. And I'm relatively new to streaming. I've only been at it since December. Sorry, did you have another one? Well done, good to hear. I had a brilliant week last week. Glad to hear I'm doing well. Yeah, doing very good. So sorry for anyone who was here at the start of the stream who saw this. So I post my timetable for the stream every week on Monday. It's typically Wednesday nights, Friday nights, Sunday nights, and that's 8 p.m. GMT till about 11:30 p.m. GMT. And I've started peppering in the odd kind of morning stream as well, but that's kind of decided on a weekly basis. Cheers, Lee. Really appreciate it, man. But sorry, anyway, what Lee is alluding to there in the chat. So I had a coaching session today with Luke Nadaro from Digits Community. Such a solid bloke. One of the best experiences that I've had in any kind of coaching or teaching across any kind of profession, education system or sport. Highly recommend if you're interested getting in contact with him and booking a session. But I was getting worse as the session went on, and he just quietly watched me and eventually kind of pointed out that my braking that he thought had been solid was horrible and all over the place, and I was getting worse at it. So we determined that my pedal setup was effectively broken. Watch this. I recorded this video after the stream. So this is a video I recorded earlier today. Look at the amount of flex in this thing, and it's something that I had never noticed before. Oh, is that even playing? Sorry, that's not playing. Let me just start it here. So if you watch this here, look how much that's moving around on me. So apparently that amount of flex was just killing my brake consistency entirely. So I've now, as a makeshift solution, stuck some weights underneath it, and you'll see it's still moving a bit. Oh, I undid my weights, as I said. Makeshift solution. Oh no, need to fix this now. Seeing behind the wizard's curtain here. Need to get up here. Streaming event without one technical glitch now. So as you can see, I'm literally propping weights underneath it into place to keep it sturdy, which for the most part is working, but I'm going to need to come up with something more permanent. Anyway, enough of that nonsense. Typical DIY fix, yeah. I was out of Pritt stick. How are we doing? Okay, we're at 196. 4 more subscribers till we're at 200. Can we do it tonight? Oh, sorry, meant to start off today with another announcement. Luke, one of my eldest and dearest viewers, has officially come on as a mod to the Discord and to the YouTube chat. You'll see the little shield there beside his name. So myself and him and Geordie will be putting our heads together a bit early next week to kind of organize the Discord a tiny bit more and hopefully build it towards growing a bit more. 200, come on. Channel's growing quickly. Well done. Awesome work. Thanks, Paul. Yeah, it's coming along nicely. It really is. Oh, 197. Thanks, whoever you are. Really appreciate it. But yeah, my first stream was December 4th, coincided with the Spec 3 release. And then I very quickly got into streaming daily races after that. Took a prolonged gap at Christmas, so it feels really like I've only been going since January, to be honest. Multi-stream to Twitch, I have considered that, but there are one or two issues with doing it. Don't want to get into the technical nitty-gritty of it, but there's a good chance it would damage the stability of this stream a good bit if I was to do that. I've seen reasons for not doing it. Let's just put it that way. We can discuss it on a Discord after. It's something I might look at investing into in the future, but it would involve me spending a bit of money now before I'd be comfortable actually doing it. And one of the things of this, I know the setup looks okay, but I actually got all of this started with only spending about €50. I just had a bunch of webcams lying around, had a bunch of LED lights lying around, and I had an old capture card lying around. So the whole point of it, after shelling money on a sim rig, was to start this with no budget, and then if it grows, maybe start to reinvest into it. But I'm quite happy with what it is for the moment. What I might do though is, because I'm making a lot of shorts content for YouTube right now, I might start cross-posting to TikTok. Seeing quite a few people doing that. Ah, Paul, we have you again, buddy. And is that our, yeah, starting call. Yeah, best of luck to you too, Paul. Use radar. Wiser words have never been spoken. 198, I think, subscribers. 2 more to go. Please. I'll send in the heavies.
Please like and subscribe. Please like and subscribe. Please like and subscribe.
Thanks, lads. Really appreciate it. I know you're busy enough this weekend. Anyone waking up to watch the sprint race tonight? I won't be. I do it if it was like I did it for Australia for the actual Grand Prix, but for a sprint, I don't know, bit of a tall order. I'll be waking up early to watch the actual quali though. There's some background noise. Wonder what that's about. Have to check it out after. Old Scotsman, 1968 behind us. We're fairly slow out of there. Might take us here. Got the space. I think he has us. Does he? No, we got away with that, luckily. The Swiss chap will be all over him in a second, though. He's probably the fastest of us all. Oh, bounce, bounce, bounce. Scottish lad through. Oh no! Oh no! Ah, accident. My own fault. Luke, did you have to go moving that barrier on me like that? There's such a consistent 5 races. Oh well. Let's see if we can get anything back here at all. Unlikely being 6 seconds behind, but let's see. At the very least, it's a chance to work on my pace. Oof, getting sloppy. Do you know what it was? I started on pole. For anyone new to the channel, that's what's known as a puka pole. Starting on pole and bottling it on the first lap. I think it was my only pole position of the evening as well. Yeah, catching 15th quick. Must have had an incident. Oh, the Swiss chap, Streifenkarl, has dropped down to 13th as well. He was in 2nd when we had our incident. Something must have happened to him too. Wonder how Paul's doing. Purple. Actually, that bounce slowed me down a bit there. Need to avoid a bit of that curb. Didn't go wide enough. Sorry, dude. Take it back. Come on, take it back. Very stupid of me. Oh, I think he's giving it back to me for some reason. Not sure why he was doing that. Appreciate it. Oh, is that someone in the chat? If it is, let yourself be known. It's quite hard to keep track of the Gran Turismo names, PlayStation names, and YouTube names all at once. Appreciate the ad, whoever you are. Casually watching in the gym. Good man. That was you. Great. Obviously not my best race of the night, but I'm enjoying the pace of this. I'm really finding a level of consistency overall that I just haven't had so far in a while now. Changes to the brake pedal are definitely starting to stand to be a clean race path. Why did they give me that? Where's Orgissy? Where is I'm sorry. How'd you do, Paul? 6th. Nice one, dude. How are you getting on? Ooh, close to be. Closer than I am. Yeah, I'm just kind of sitting around that 70% mark for a while now. Okay, apologies. Just need the bathroom quickly. I'm going to leave you with Puka TV. Back in 2 minutes.
How can the heart truly want what the mind can never possess? And just like the tide, he was gone. Puka, the new fragrance from the ship.
The Puka GT experience.
I don't know, man. I think ivermectin is more than just medication for goats.
But you would say that, though. You are biased.
What do you mean?
Well, for one, you're a goat.
Ah! Let's go! Woo! This is insane! Ah! Keep it coming! Bah! Bah! Hey, listen up! Bah! This is outrageous! Bah! Yeah! Bah!
Did you see that video of a moose getting hit by a car?
Welcome back to TMG, bringing you the latest in celebrity gossip. Our main story today, Puka has been spotted publicly cozying up to Kim Kardashian. They were seen arriving at Paris Fashion Week before jetting off to watch the Super Bowl together. Kim has remained tight-lipped about her new beau, but Puka had this to say.
Hello, everyone. AI. No, that was lovingly made by a bunch of goats. What time are we doing the lobby races? Same time as always. So it's 10:30 now. So I'm going to do 2 more races, and in 35 minutes we'll kick off the lobbies. And sorry, Luke, hey, got a win for Puka fam. We just hit 200 subs. I just see it now. Woo! This is amazing. Thanks so much, everyone. Really appreciate it. Not sure if anyone else is getting the noises in the background. Checked my iPad and I have nothing else open. Are you talking about the music from Gran Turismo? Must be. I can see audio-wise what's going out. Glad you like it, Ricky. Thanks, Gunsmith. Huge milestone. Although no one one of yous will probably unsubscribe now just to mess with me. By all means. Yeah, not a fan of the menu music. I think it's just you, Paul. I don't hear anybody else mentioning it. By all means, if anyone else is hearing some odd background music, let me know. Or background sounds. I think you got a DIY video running in the background. Wow, Gunsmith. What are you running now? Cheers, Luke. Couldn't do it without you, mate. You too, Ants, for all the amazing liveries you've been providing lately. Really, we all appreciate it so much, dude. $50. Okay, yeah. Ah, lads, I'm down at 198 now. That's too many of you messing with me. Luke! On 300. No, I'm only at 198 now. Actually, Gunsmith, do this as a test. I'll tell you that now in a second. Just ZB7. Gunsmith, put your brake balance up to 100 and press it in fully, and try hold it for about 10 seconds and see how that feels. If you're not able to hold it for 10 seconds, bring it down by 5, try again, and keep trying that until you find one that you can hold relatively comfortably at max for about as long as you need. Relatively comfortably. It should feel like a bit of effort, but not crazy. And that's, generally speaking, what your ideal brake sensitivity would be. As for my heart rate, I have a Garmin Forerunner watch that I use for running. So it has a broadcast heart rate mode, and there's a free app called Pulsoid that I have running on my phone that is then sending to a widget in OBS. I can send you instructions on how to set it up, but you do need a smartwatch that has broadcast heart rate. A lot of them have it, but not all of them do. I have a really cheap bad capture card, and I'm not happy with it, so I wouldn't recommend it. I don't even think it's on sale anymore. I bought it about 6 years ago and never used it. I didn't even originally get it for the purpose of gaming, so bitrate and whatever didn't matter too much to me. But I can tell by looking at it. What you're seeing right now should be 60 frames a second. It's definitely not. Good luck in the next race. Noise has stopped. Cool. Yeah, the capture card's very important. But as I said, I did this on a shoestring budget. If it grows, I'll reinvest into it, and probably the first thing I'd purchase is a better quality capture card. It's not terrible, but it's not amazing either. Like, it's passable. But I do notice while I'm editing the clips afterwards, I do notice a lot of graininess that shouldn't be there. I'm a bit of a stickler for that stuff. I used to work as a video editor. Okay, need to concentrate in the race now for a while. Got Swedish sitting right in my tail. Gives me a bump. Thanks for that, buddy. Oh no, I just realized we started on pole. This never goes well for me. I know it is right now, but that's just a false sense of security. Just you guys wait and see. Luke will do something. He'll move the barrier on me again, as he's so famously done so many times this week. Sorry, I see more messages coming through in the chat. I'll catch up with it right after the race, everyone. Actually, for the first time tonight, I think I actually broke too hard there. Just trying to take it nice and handy through the chicane today, even if it costs me a tenth or two. Pick up the pace a little bit, actually. It's nice. So that's probably a fastest lap from the German fella behind us. Yep. 149, jeez. A lot more pace than us. As I said earlier, I haven't even got that pace in a race yet. I definitely won't be getting it by making mistakes like that. Jay's just eroded that 3-second gap down to nothing now. Blinking away at us. If I was to guess, he will catch us coming out of the chicane. Oh, he had a bit of an incident, as did we though, but ooh, that's gonna cost me. This is gonna be tight. I think he has us. He'll probably get us in that middle sector. That was much nicer that time, but I'm gone wide here. He had an incident too. Jeez. Just matching each other incident from incident here. This will be dangerous now. We could go defensive, but I think he'll get us either way. Yeah, look at that. Oh. The first contact was his there, to be fair. You'll get to take the inside here. Oh, we have him here. We got through that faster. Oh, close, 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 close. Nice. Hats off to you, man. Some race. Just ZB7, nice meeting you too, dude. And yeah, looking forward to seeing you on the Discord. We have Lee David. Good luck on there, being some dirty drivers tonight. Cheers, dude. Were you in this race? Oldham Game Ed, how you doing, buddy? And sorry, Dejan Gaffa 7029. Thanks for joining the chat, dude. You know who Rosman is? I don't. Matt Books, thanks for joining, dude. Sorry, why is he flashing his high beams? I don't know. There's definitely a code that some of the better drivers use with their high beams. But at this level, I don't actually think it means anything. I think it's just some people do it as teasing or to try and distract you. Good result there. Thanks. First P1 of the week. Nice one, Paul. Nice result. Thanks, Oldham. Thanks, Ricky. But yeah, some serious pace in your man. Like, we had a 3-second lead on him going into lap 3, I think it was. And he just was... He had a faster single lap pace than I've ever had in a race. So, not too surprised to have lost it to him. Yeah, a lot of enjoyable races tonight. I'm really enjoying this. I feel like I've getting used to my new settings here quite quickly. I feel like I've actually got a decent bit of race pace for the first time in a while. And on a Friday too. It's normally Sunday before I kind of peak. On top of that, we've also hit 200 subscribers tonight, which I'm beyond thrilled about. Thank you all so much. It's a new channel, and every bit of engagement I've been getting in the chat, every like, comment, sub, add to the Discord, it's all been such a pleasure. Thanks so much. Okay, I'm going to have one more daily race tonight, and then we're going to do one of our lobby races. So if you're new here, how that works is we will host a private lobby race. We will put the room ID in the chat here, and you're all free to join it. We'll also be chatting on the Discord. People doing the voice chat in the Discord will have their voice live on stream. So if you want to be part of that, by all means, join the Discord, link in the description. But yeah, should be a bit of fun. We'll have 2 or 3 lobby races before we call it a night then. Sorry to hear, Luke. You stuck with the NSX? Interesting. Yeah, this is my first week using the Atenza. It just seems to be the overwhelming meta at this track, so thought I'd give it a try. I'm almost always in the Citroen. Left Job, how you doing, man? Good fun racing you yesterday. Congrats on 200. Hope to see you around, and may the chicane be ever in your favor. Yeah, we had a great race yesterday. It's such a shame I wasn't recording it. It was probably one of my favorite races of the week. You got some serious pace, dude. Are you normally up in B rank? But yeah, thanks so much for joining the chat. It's great to see you. Alright, we load in a ghost. Give it a try. Sure, no worries, Oldham. What are you working at? That you're working so late? Just broke into it today. Nice. So you made it to B today for the first time. That's great, man. I've been bouncing back and forth between B and C for about maybe 6 weeks now. But I was fairly solidly in B there for about 3 weeks until the start of this week. And I just wasn't finding my flow with this track, and Monza was brutal for me last week. Basically undid all the good ranking up that I had done until that point. So yeah, don't be discouraged if you bounce around back and forth a lot. It tends to happen. You know, there's quite a few people in the chat here that are actually, they're one up from me, where they're constantly jumping between B and A. Let's see. Paul Curtis, tried the G70, far more maneuverable, especially in a race. I'm not really finding problems with the maneuverability of the Atenza at all. I think it's really solid. What else do we have? Customer assistance, yeah. Yeah, that can be tough, alright. Lee David, you were in a lobby with me earlier. Devil's Rome, you were shunted on the first bend by P2. I was P3 past you both. You were definitely... Yeah, I remember that one. It's the only real incident I've had tonight, though, thankfully. G70's okay. My quality time's useless on this track, so maybe ignore my voice. Thanks, Oldham. Appreciate it, mate. Sure, you were... I think you were my first subscriber, Oldham Gamehead. You were definitely the first person to ever say hi in the chat, so... Wouldn't be here without you, dude. There was one person who sent a message before you saying the sound wasn't working, and then I never saw them again. And I don't know what they're talking about because the sound was working. But yeah, it was later that same stream you popped in and said hello. I think it was my second ever one, maybe my third. It was a much more lonely affair the first week or two. Lee David, message retracted and added. Yeah, I saw that message you had there. I remember that race, Lee David. It was it wasn't bad though, because I think that's the only incident that I've had tonight. And there was one that I had with an incident, but it was completely my own fault. I was basically, I think that might have been the same one. I hit the wall in the chicane and somebody else flying through it behind me went into the back of me. Like, it wasn't their fault at all. There was only one that I had a little earlier on today, I think, where there was a bit of foul play. It was a good bit earlier though. Player 1 GT, hello buddy, thanks for joining the chat. Don't believe I've met you before, so really appreciate the message, dude. New sub and like smashed. Oh, really appreciate it, man. Are you playing tonight yourself as well, Player 1? You're off to bed. Have a good race. Yeah, take care of yourself, Oldham. Hope you have a good weekend. Hope you're not caught in work for all of it. We're sitting again. A few of these lads again. Tony Damiano. A few names I recognise anyway. You've been sweating in qualifying, Lee Harris. Oh, you're back. What you do? 148.6. Nice. Player 1, you're in Daily B as well. Nice one, dude. Did we... Can't use north backwards. I can't do it forwards either. Oh, here we go. Back with the C and D sportsmanship drivers. It's going to be carnage. Oh, dear. This will be my last daily race of tonight anyway, and then we'll open up a private lobby for whoever wants to join us. Jordy, you've been quiet for a while. Are you up for joining us? Luke, I think you said you were game. Nice one, dude. What would you like to do? Would you like to continue with this one, or will we get a head start on one of next week's dailies? Ooh, shifted too late there. That cost me. Stick close to him. Tiny lift there. Just don't want to be right in his tail or won't be able to see where I'm going. Yeah, we've got a good gap to third place at least. Happy enough to work with him. Nice and tight racing this. Oop. Just caught a really awkward bounce there. Taking a really wide line there, that's going to hurt him. Yeah, he had every opportunity to pull far ahead of me there and he didn't. You did well there though. Purple for me. That was feisty. Lost control of that there for a minute. Unfortunately, he is costing me a little bit of time at this point, and Watts is catching us pretty quick with the fastest lap right behind us. If he goes wide again here though, at this next point I might have a chance to overtake him. Oh, I've gone wide too though. Oh, too deep, too deep. I think Watts is going to take both of us now in a minute. Again, lost it a bit there, although Watts made well contact, so we're away for now. Ooh, he took that nice. He just had a fastest lap there ahead of us. He's really picked up the pace. And Watts has disappeared off the map. Must have had an incident. We were both quite slow there. Still a race. Ooh, I think I might catch him a bit here. It looks it. Not much in this now. He was a bit faster than us there, but still a few more turns to go. Oh, he made contact! Oh, what a note to finish on. It just stuck right on him the entire race. The final chicane finally did him in. Oh, hard luck sitting. Well fought, dude. Let me catch up with some messages here. Okay, we'll continue with this one. How do we know next week's? So the information gets out and some of those stat aggregator sites post it. I look at GTSH rank daily. That's where I go to see who's got the best kind of times in the world as well on each course. But they typically from about Thursday on every week will tell you at least which course is going to be for which race in the following week, but they can't tell you what car category, which is a bit of a big caveat, so a bit of guessing there. I'd be fairly confident though that it will be Group 4 next week in Race B again, and it's definitely going to be Brands Hatch GP circuit. Thanks, Sponsworth. That absolutely calls for a celebration. Lads, get in here.
Please like and subscribe. Please like and subscribe. Please like and subscribe.
So, yeah, you can see my driver rank there. Almost back at B. If I keep this up, I'll be back in B on Sunday. But unfortunately, that's all the time I have for daily races tonight anyway. And whoa, blown past 200 subscribers. 202. That's 7 new subscribers in a single stream. This is mental, everyone. Thanks so much. And Lee Harris, good game. Thanks, dude. Thanks so much. Glad to have another music aficionado in the Discord as well, Lee. Great to have you aboard, man. Who wants to join this lobby race? Jordy, do you have anything set up yet? Go. I'll leave it up to you. I'll go gambling. Let's see what we win, Jim. Good stuff, Paul. Be great to have you back. We'll get you in the chat one of these days eventually. Would any of the more newer members of the chat, like Left Jab, or even yourself, Ricky, would you like to join us? Is it streaming on Discord? So the chat will be on Discord, yes. Jack, there you are, buddy. Just beat my time again. Haven't heard from you in a while. You must have been busy at it. What did you get? Don't leave me in suspense. I'll go open it now. Alright, I see Jordy's in the Discord. Should probably join it myself. Hello.
Hello.
Okay, so I can hear you. Just need to check you're coming through in OBS as well.
Welcome to the racing etiquette. In this section, you will
Almost done
learning
setting
about
up the race.
sportsmanship, an important element in everyone's participation in the
PP,
online
no
races
PP.
of Gran Turismo.
Category Group
The history
4.
of sports is as old as human history. The definition of sports is said to be as
Are you able to make your mic a little louder, Jordy?
When you get to the
Let me just wobble it around for you. Is this better?
That's good, we can hear you now.
and above all else is something
Perfect.
Who else do we have? Ants, yourself.
sport is something you enjoy together.
Where's the
There is
tires?
sportsmanship, the attitude you must have when you partake in a sport. So, what is sportsmanship?
There it is. Racing
Everyone knows that all sports have rules.
parts.
And of course, one element of sport
Required
is
tire
to
type
follow the
parts.
rules.
Okay, I
Even if you
think
accept the
that's
detailed
everything.
rules, you can't judge all incidents during
Save.
actual sport just with rules. That's where sportsmanship becomes important.
Dragon Trail.
Sportsmanship can
Puka.
also be called the spirit of fair play.
Here we go.
And in addition to being fair and
Create.
just, sportsmanship also means that you don't do things that make you look bad.
Alright, let's see.
Paul, give me a moment.
Let's see what Jack got up to.
52 SNKG.
It's not Smoky Jack. Okay. You've split smoke scores there, Jack. Jack is Cole Trickle.
Hi, Luke, by the way.
Buongiorno.
Luke, how you doing, man?
Not too bad. How are we all doing?
Good, good.
Why can I still not pin? What is this?
I have no idea. I gave you managing moderator permissions. I assumed it would be included in that. Just post it in there and
Still no
I'll
pinning.
pin it for you.
Yeah, I posted it. Yeah, I posted it.
I think you're coming through finally.
Ants. I could hear myself, Eds.
Oh yeah, you need to turn off your own audio. I'll tell you what. Just gonna kill the Discord audio to the stream until we get that sorted with Ants. Okay. Yes, I
Oh. Oh.
Hey, Luke. Oh, was it? Okay. I don't think it could be though, because I think I muted Hans. So it would be very weird if it was Hans. Either way, we get this race started. I'll turn the Discord audio back on. Sorry, Ants, I had to mute you because we couldn't hear you, but we could hear ourselves twice through your setup. So, apologies, mate. We'll get you on the next one. Okay, we have the room ID. I'm gonna pin it. So, we got 52 SNKG. Here we go.
But I'm getting there with the controller.
Good stuff.
I'm sure you are, mate.
I managed to do a 47.9, so I'm getting there. Most of them are in the 48.5 though.
Oh, we got F1M plays. How you doing, bud? Who else do we have? We got Lee Harris as well. Cool. Bigger lobby than I was expecting.
Oh, got somebody else.
And Spawnsworth. Nice. Full house tonight. I think it's just the three musketeers doing the commentary, but...
That's fine though. That's fine.
That's cool.
Ants was saying he had some tech difficulties. No worries, we'll get you on the chat next time.
Oh, Ants jumped in.
He was, but we were just getting feedback from him. Jack saying his hands hurt. 179. That time puts me, mate. Yeah, Jack, we're just doing Dragon's Trail again. It's because the week's still young. Ultimately, we still got one more stream to do at this course. Okay, if everybody just wants to hop in, we'll kick the race off in a minute. I think this is probably the biggest lobby we've ever had on stream.
No, this is the biggest lobby.
Yeah.
Hmm.
Let me see if I put everything incorrect. Yes, okay, good. Brake balance is there, everything is there. Very good. I did something.
I'm proud of you, buddy.
You did a thing.
I did a thing.
Look, we'll put it right here on the fridge for everyone to see.
Hello, FN.
Hello, how you all doing?
Hello, hello.
Hey, how are you?
Good, mate, good.
Nice.
Just try to get comfortable here.
Sorry, who do we have there in the chat? I just noticed it's
F1N.
How you doing, bud?
Good, how are you?
Good. I don't know if we've ever spoken in person before. Good to meet you in the flesh. So
I think this is the first time.
Yeah.
Oh my god, I love the accent.
Yeah, I forgot you were Scottish.
I love it. Let me go back in here to see. Oops. If everybody picked a car yet. Perfect. I'm gonna start it off then.
Alright, let's do it.
And to everybody in the race, don't look at my A rank. I'm on controller now, so shit will happen.
Carry on looking at the A rank.
No, don't do it. Don't do it.
This is like the unofficial Puka games. Got so many of us. It's like a 200 sub special. Actually, Puka, get in here.
Like and subscribe to Puka GT.
What? How did I start in fourth?
I don't know.
Someone has to.
Oh, okay.
Exactly, someone has to. Oh, this is so weird with the lightning.
With the lighting, yeah, it is. I love the fact you're making excuses already. Controller, oh, lighting.
Well, first you need to catch up.
Oh,
Ooh, shade.
that's a challenge there.
Shade from the mod.
Go on, Paul. Show him what's up. Oh my. Oh my. Where am I going? I don't know anymore. Help me.
Me and Lee tussling.
Make my radar. There we go.
Oh yeah, I just realized I don't have my own radar on.
I'll let you live, Paul. Oh, controller, this.
Oh shit!
It's not like tight steering is required on the chicane of death or anything.
No, it's
No.
just fast steering. You can't do that on the controller. Love the push, Paul, thank you. I'll take the shortcut.
Oh no. Oh, you went wide there, Lee. Coming for you. Although, greasy monkey's hot in my tail as well.
Uh-oh. We're fine.
Can't see.
Yeah, you really have to hold back from people going into that one. It's pretty scary. God, I love that livery. Great job again, Ants.
Yeah, really good work on the liveries. Thank you. Oh, whoa.
Uh-oh.
No.
You have a small skim there, was it?
Yeah, that was skim.
Yeah, it's like I'm being quite conservative through the chicane, but it's funny, even without contact, you still were traveling a bit faster down the straight there than I was. I think this is Spawnsworth's first race of the week, actually. He mentioned he mentioned earlier he hadn't jumped in yet, so.
Uh-oh. Not good. Helicopter, helicopter. My god, that's 3 times now. Super clean chicanes.
You've now said it now. It won't be next time.
Probably. Oh, I did 6 laps. My bad. Wasn't paying attention.
It's alright. Going a second per lap slower than I was in the actual daily race. Wonder what I'm doing different. Curse of the greasy monkey, maybe.
Probably. Purple.
Ah, sure, everybody knows a controller makes you faster.
Yeah, for sure. Definitely.
You got all the assists on, that's it.
Yes.
It's on auto drive.
Damn. Outing me like that? Purple. Well, I'm not going purple anymore because I have to brake at the chicane. Damn it!
Ah, you finally got the move done on Lee there, Luke, did you?
I've done it once and then he got me back.
Ah, right.
So I've done it a second time now. I got a good drive out of the last corner.
Nice, nice. I'm definitely getting used to the new pedal settings.
That was good.
Yeah. Funnily enough, the thing I struggle the most with is just doing 50%, just leading into the S's.
Wonderful evening, lads.
Hello.
Oh, do we have Felix, aka Mr. Freeze, in the house?
Cool.
How's the leg, dude?
Yeah. Don't ask me, man.
Oh no! Yeah, Freeze, as soon as you come on, I crash.
See, it wasn't Luke, it was Freeze the whole time.
Yeah, see? Thanks, Wolfie.
You're welcome.
You've been exonerated, Luke.
I have.
Let's go win on the control low.
I just saw a crash. Yeah, well, that's not on me. Line you just took there was like...
Oh, that's good. Good race, they.
Yeah, it was nice and solid until that final death chicane. Yeah, just real kind of solid pace from all of us there most of the way through. Fair play to Spawnsworth as well, jumping in first race of the week. Yeah, nice job, Lee. You really fought hard for that position. I was relatively close on you for a bit the first half of the race, and then yourself and Luke and Paul just pulled about 2 seconds ahead of me. I'd be up for doing one more, but then I really have to call it quits at that point.
Alright, let me just start it up. Instantly.
Yeah, nice result, Paul.
Have fun. Nein, bin ich recht. Kannst du. Das ist nicht gegen die Fallen. Auch Spaß. Ich komme hier oben in die Lobby. Natürlich. Das glauben. Wenn wir mit 50 Kilo fahren.
I will pull off to the side though.
Yeah.
So, look, I will pull to the right just so you know.
Okay, so
Yeah,
aim for the
no
right,
worries.
Luke.
I'm gonna. Yeah, aim for the right. Nice.
Don't aim for the right, Luke.
What does that do? Aim for the right.
Oh.
Everyone aim for the right. Oh! Jeez, everyone aim
Why
for the
everybody
right.
went to the right?
Slowing down.
What's
Just
going on?
go. There we go.
I don't want to be in the lead for those reasons. Someone else go first.
Oh yeah, we have a puka pole. Let's go.
Yeah, Puka pole.
It wasn't a puka pole. I started in 5th.
No, it's a puka pole now.
Oh, hey. Just ZB7. We're doing a private lobby race here. Thanks for joining in again.
Oh, Jesus.
And Puka, it's so weird to look at your pedals and they're not moving.
The what?
It's weird looking at Puka's pedals and not moving
pedals.
around when he brakes.
Here you go. Thank you.
Oh, wide.
I'm definitely going to need to come up with a more permanent solution though, because that makeshift thing I have to keep them in place fell apart on me once tonight.
Here comes a Wolfie.
Wolfie.
No, I won't die from you. Not yet.
He would.
He would.
Never mind.
Oh, he would.
He
I
would.
did.
He would. He did.
Oh, played nice, boys. I'm gonna back out.
I'm backing out.
I'm going flat
Otherwise,
out
me
personally.
and
Not the
F1
words
were
you
not
hear from
having fun
Wolfie.
there.
No,
Oh,
Wolfie!
that's a
Oh
wolf.
no, Wolfie!
Oh yeah, I forgot to say I put ghosting off. Because more fun.
Oh,
You absolute sadist.
Yeah. I don't like the whole ghosting stuff.
Do you
Not
just
in a
want
private
more
one.
entertainment or something?
Yes.
Oh, right, okay.
That
I got
was
you,
a...
Mark. Don't worry. I got you.
Thank you,
Stop
thank you.
turning. Go.
Luke sent his minions after me there.
I saw that.
I totally did. I paid them all.
Yeah.
It was really expensive.
Get him, fellas!
What the hell, ants? Ants just cutting tortoise. I saw that.
Oh, going around the outside.
Word,
Don't
this
like
is
it.
a destruction derby.
Go.
Oh my god!
Oh, this is class.
Ants! Oh god! Oh,
This is
F1
so
place.
nice to see
Oh shit! Oh,
from the back.
Puka!
Ants is all over the place.
Oh my god!
Switch back on 2. Go!
Go.
Go! I'll drag him!
I'm bumping him.
I'll drag the Alpha!
Oh! Oh! Oh!
Luke, are you racing or what's going on over there?
I don't know if Luke is racing. Oh! That was some kind of racing fun.
Oh, that was something
That was
else.
chaos. F1, I'm gonna dive bomb. Don't worry about it.
Oh, whoa! Spawnsworth in from downtown.
He was gonna dive bomb. You heard the message. Who's out in the lead? Okay. Should I do it, F1? Should I do it? Should I do it? Should I do it?
On you go, mate. On you go.
Do it, do it. What do you mean you're not going to do it? You always do it.
Yeah, but now I have to switch back on ants.
Well, I'm getting as far away from ants as possible because he's just going to cut the track and...
Alright. Let's go catch up to them.
Switch to mute. Breakbar ist noch ein Stück, was du was einlenken kannst. Interaktionsform, was du Leistungsverlust hast.
This is the weirdest form of commentary I've ever. So you know what would really make this race entertaining? Two German people, particularly a couple, deciding what they're going to have for dinner.
It's actually not us deciding for dinner, it's actually me explaining to her why I put her brake bias on the attensor to the rear and turned off the traction control.
And is that relevant to this race?
Yes.
Yeah, because she's actually doing the time trial, one of the time trial the qualifications.
Nice.
Hey, F1, are you on controller as well?
I'm trying to convince her to join you guys for one race, so...
It's unfortunately, I'll be jumping off after this one, unless anyone else wants to keep it on.
Yeah, and she's in the wall.
Oh, I can't see F1, I'm trusting you.
But yeah,
No brakey brakes.
Tell your girlfriend congratulations from us. A serious amount of progress in a short amount of time. It's really impressive.
She can hear you.
Good. Sorry, what's her name? I don't like saying your girlfriend. It's a bit impersonal.
I don't know if I'm allowed to say her name because you guys could look up her account then.
Okay, we'll call her Mrs. Freeze.
Yes, perfect name.
Who actually asked me if you meant the comment about her new gloves as a compliment or as an insult.
About the Gwen Stacy thing?
Yeah.
No, Spider-Gwen's cool.
Hey, she's in the 149s.
Ja, das ist deine Zeit.
Oh, you're right. My time on your account. Fuck, I forgot.
Idiot.
How did you pick up engine damage?
Bin gegen die Wand geknallt, weil ich lachen musste wegen dir.
Okay. Are you working this weekend, Jordy?
Yeah, tomorrow and Sunday.
You won't be around Sunday then?
Yes, I will, because I've an open shift.
Okay.
So I'll be home at like 6, so I'll be at the stream.
Nice.
First time in a week that I've been at every stream.
Yeah.
Oh no, I wasn't at the Tuesday stream.
Yeah, that was
work.
That was an anomaly.
Even I was on a Tuesday stream.
Good for you. I had work. I was earning money.
I was at work too.
He did have work too.
No.
I was working too. I just had a stream open in a car.
Yeah.
Puka GT podcast. It was for me.
Puka GT podcast.
I mean, hard to look at racing while driving yourself.
Yeah, I just had to describe for you what was happening.
Yeah. I really felt the urge to go defensive when leaving the Autobahn.
Final lap, boys.
Let's bring it home.
Oh, Lee, sorry.
You're not sorry, I saw that happen.
It was a complete accident.
Du warst schneller als Puka auf seiner schnellsten Runde. Puka, you just beat your fastest lap during the race on a Cola run.
Nice. Congrats.
She still
That's great.
thinks we're mocking her for that.
For what?
For making compliments and pointing out that she's managed a faster lap than one of us
way
did
too much.
at some point.
I don't know what you
She
mean.
doesn't take that as a compliment.
Weil du sagst, als wär's kein Kompliment.
Well, you know,
no, I'm the reason why.
Freeze, if I lived with you, I'd probably have a hard time taking anybody sincerely as well, to be fair.
I mean, at least you would have a huge amount of quench.
Could you, like, go 10 minutes without name dropping that?
I did for more than 10 minutes already.
I think you're doing it every 5th exhale at this point, you don't even realize.
I'm getting paid for it, so...
Cool. Your royalty check is in the post. Okay.
No! Oh my Jesus, that top 3, bro. Oh my god.
Ooh, Harris with the win. Nicely done.
Yeah, when you cross the line, Puka, you should see the times. We were literally rear bumper to rear bumper.
Oh,
Nice.
what?
I must
That
save
was
the
some
replay.
ending.
I must save the replay of that one. Like, unfortunately, I was away from you for most of it, but like the opening 2 laps were class.
Well, I'm going to save it if you can. Can you save it?
Yeah, I think you can save
Oh,
it.
I'm going to save it because that was brilliant
same here.
racing.
Ooh, Devil's Rome. Nice.
Let's see here. Replay, save replay. There we go. Kelly, really, really nice battle.
That was really good.
Nice. I wonder if I can make some content out of that one. Like, there was just so much going on in the first few laps I can see, and I'm excited to see the end now as well.
I want to see that race again. Just want to watch it.
Okay, well, I'm going to cut off the Discord here now anyway. But just going to do my quick sign off here. Everyone, thanks so much. Such a really big, amazing stream. Finally hitting 200 subs. Thanks for tuning in again. We'll be back on Sunday evening at 8 p.m. GMT. I'm Clark. This is Puka GT. Have a good night and a great weekend.
How can the heart truly want what the mind can never possess? And just like the tide, he was gone. Puka, the new fragrance from the ship.
The Puka GT experience.
I don't know, man. I think ivermectin is more than just medication for goats.
But you would say that, though. You are biased.
What do you mean?
Well, for one, you're a goat.
Ah! Let's go! Woo! This is insane! Ah! Keep it coming! Bah! Bah! Hey, listen up! Bah! This is outrageous! Bah! Yeah! Bah!
Did you see that video of a moose getting hit by a car?